Hello everybody, it's me Scooter. We decided to make a video and give you an update on what's going on with our stuff. We are going to let you know that everything is at the post office. The only thing I don't know is at the post. The encoder is here. It's at the post office. The buttons should be here. They should be at the post office. Everything is at the post office. We hope. And we're also praying that we don't wake up in the morning and have snow on the ground, because they're talking about some kind of winter advisory, some chance of snow flurries. But this is what we discovered when we were working on this and making sure we had everything, so that when all the stuff comes in, we can just assemble it, plug it in, do what we have to do, and then we can get this thing mounted out so that we can get all that clutter off our table, and we can start doing the Hot Wheels racing videos again. And we discovered that this plug-in right here is a HD plug-in, but the thing is, the Cherry Pie 4 that we got has a mini plug-in, and a lot of people won't discover this. So what we did is, when we discovered that this happened, the first thing we had to do was figure out how do we address this problem. So like I said, the HD goes into there, and it goes out to the Cherry Pie. Well, guess what? The Cherry Pie has a mini HD plug-in, and to do that we had to buy a HD plug-in. The HD it'll go down to there, it'll plug in to this adapter, and on the end of the adapter it will have an HD mini, and you plug that into the Cherry Pie. And then I was sitting there thinking, how will we do this? And that's how you pretty much have to do that. A lot of people don't tell you that in these videos. That's what you're going to have to do. They do not make an HD wire with a regular HD wire with a mini plug, I don't believe. So you have to get an adapter. So that's what we did. And that will go in there. But like I said, everything should be in by Monday or Tuesday, being the latest, being the joystick. So, like I said, when it gets in here, we are going to have it all wired up. Like I said, Monday, Tuesday, we should be good. And our remote for our plug-in for our amp is here. So all we got to do is get our wire strippers and strip the wires and plug them in. The wire that goes inside goes to 2 speakers. So that's another thing. That won't be nothing for us to strip, plug in. And then we'll take that right there. We'll take the red and white one, and it has a AUX plug-in, so we'll go boom, and we'll go boom. And that's what we're going to do. And I cannot wait until we get that done. But like I said, y'all, encoder, everything that we need is here. Like I said, I just have to pick it up Monday. The buttons for the board there, we'll put them in, we'll screw them in. Hopefully we won't have to add no more buttons, but if we do, we shouldn't need one, because all we're going to have is one player. But hopefully we got enough buttons. But we do got 2 coin buttons. Those will be our hot buttons. If you can hear or can't hear, it is raining outside. And work was chaotic today, but most people jobs are chaotic right about now. Everybody is short-handed. But yeah. But Monday we're going to make part 2 of the Pac-Man mod, and like I said, hopefully we can start plugging stuff into the plug-ins, and it won't be a problem. At least that's what we're hoping for anyway. And as you can see, we still gotta get a lineup marquee for our Mortal Kombat, and we will eventually, but right now we're just trying to get this all done, and we will. But yeah, y'all, like I said, everything's at the post office. And the joystick, the thing I love about the joysticks is the screws will work. All we have to do is screw them in, and then we'll plug it in, and then we'll plug it into our encoder thing. And we got that on my new cell phone. I gotta get a case for it just as soon as I can. I'm gonna probably get on Amazon, see if I can't find one. I know but yeah, they're all labeled on the hub thing. But it does come with a USB wire, and it comes with some other wires. But yeah, we will plug them in. We will plug in our joysticks when it gets here, and all we gotta do is just screw it in, plug it all in. We're trying to do it like keyboard, and then we'll go plug all that in. We're just trying to get everything like we're trying to do like this. We're gonna work our way from the joysticks down. Like that's another thing that's supposed to be coming. Our joystick ball for the Pac-Man is also supposed to be coming, and soon I hope it will get here so that we can put that. I got a red one. I probably should have got a yellow one since it is yellow, but you know, it's your machine. You decorate it however you want. Like I like the white buttons and the red sticks on the Mortal Kombat. The buttons light up the whole room, y'all. Like I won't even have the TV on, and you know, like light up the whole room. And we also got but yeah, y'all, that's what we're gonna do. We're just waiting for everything to get here, and then like I said, we're gonna start with the joysticks and the buttons, and we're gonna get them all situated. We're gonna plug the LED things into the ones that don't work, and we'll probably if the buttons get here and they have red and black wires, we're just gonna use those. And but yeah, it's gonna be nice, y'all, when we get this project underway. Like I said, if you want to buy one, I hope these videos let you see what all you have to do. And like I said, the HD's right there. You run it into this adapter, then you just plug it into the Cherry Pie. The encoder will it'll have a US and plug-in for the encoder, for the thing, and it'll have one for the joystick. You just plug them in. The joystick, you plug it into one, and then the encoder, it'll have a USB plug-in that you can plug in. It'll plug in there, and then it'll plug into one of those ports, USB ports down there. If I know you can't see it because of the screen being far away, so I'm trying to point it out. But yeah, y'all, that's all we gotta do. And like I said, we're gonna make a video and we're gonna walk through it. So, you know, we're gonna show you each thing we do. Like we're gonna do the board, and then we're gonna get everything. We're gonna get the board wired up completely, and then we're gonna make sure this thing is boarded up. We're gonna make sure everything's boarded up, and then we're gonna plug in all the power sources, and then we're gonna go with it. And I cannot wait until we get this thing modded out. The SD card's already in the Cherry Pie at the bottom, so all we gotta do is just when we get it all wired up, we're gonna put power to all of it. We'll plug one thing in, we'll hit the power button, and hope and pray that we did it right and we don't fry or burn nothing up. I didn't get to watch the One Up, that day one pay-per-view. I'm watching it now as I make this video. It's an alright, I guess. But yeah, y'all, this is what we're doing. Like I said, Monday I'm probably gonna get out early, and I'm gonna come home, pay my rent, go to the post office. We'll go to the post office, pay my rent, come home, and we're gonna make part 2 of this modding. And like I said, I hope the buttons, I just hope everything's there, so that I even hope the joystick to God it will be there. Because if the joystick's there, we're gonna be in business, y'all. Because we'll wire that thing in, and we're gonna be good to go. And that's what we want. Because I mean, I know what you're thinking, Scooter. You're still gonna have like 3 months left before you could probably get in the ring. What are you gonna do? We're thinking of, me, Amber, and Allison are all thinking of what we can do next. But y'all, we do have our next project. That's right, we do have our next project standing by, and we're waiting for the power cord to get here. You remember that Dell motherboard that I found at the garbage can at work? We did find a power cord for it, and we're waiting for it to get here. It's going to be here between the 4th and the 7th. It was coming from Pennsylvania, so I'm hoping it'll get here around the 5th, and we can plug it in. And I got an HD cable. We can plug it into that, and we can, I got a HD cord that I can plug in, and then it has a splitter on it, and I can plug that in there. So, I can plug the motherboard in, and the whatever I had going into the SD. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, that's where we're at. And like I said, I don't know if this Dell motherboard is gonna not work. Like I said, I hate it that we have to wait until we get the power cord to figure it out, but it didn't have one. So a lot of our questions will be answered when we get the motherboard. And I got a mouse, so I can just plug the mouse in. But yeah, y'all, it's something. This is definitely a project. And like I said, I don't want you to feel like we don't have but yeah, we're coming out with something. But like I said, y'all, we're not really sure if that thing's gonna work or not. Like I said, we're gonna plug it in, we're gonna find out. But like I said, y'all, once everything gets here, and I'm hoping the joystick's there, we can get everything running on this Pac-Man. We'll have a bunch of games on it, and hopefully it'll have Super Nintendo, and it'll have the Street Fighter on there. At least that's what we're hoping for. Because I used to love playing Super Nintendo Street Fighter. And as you can see, also, if we wanted to put a Super Nintendo controller on there, we could. All we would have to do is plug it in there, and then make it where the controller could go, where we could put it with a controller, or we could use the joystick. So that's what we're gonna end up doing also. But yeah, y'all, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. it's really up to y'all. I'm really not sure what this weather's gonna do, y'all, because they've been saying the weather's supposed to be snow flurries or whatever the case might be. So, we're watching that. But yeah, y'all, everything, like I said, Monday, hopefully everything will be there. We can pick everything up. We can come, and we're going to put this thing together. And we're going to show you, like, we're not going to speed run through it. We're going to actually take our time so you can see everything we can do so that if you, because I know other people, they speed run through it. We're not going to do that. We want you to be able to see what we're doing. Because you can't speed run it, you know. When you speed run, people really can't see what you're doing. When you speed run, it's really not good to do that because people can't see every little thing you're doing. So that's why we're going to take our time and we're going to do it. And it's really coming down outside. But I mean, you can hear it, y'all. But yeah, y'all. Like I said, when we realized that you have to, our biggest thing was. And we are going to put the link in the description where you can order this thing that you need. But yeah, you just plug it in there. You run it in there. And then you put it right there. And then you can just plug it in there. Just go and get you a little short one. You don't need a big long one. A 1 foot one might work. You just put quick. And like I said, you're going to have wires everywhere. The best thing to do is when you get everything hooked up, just grab them all together, zip tie, zip tie, zip tie, zip tie, zip tie. Because I see people, they'll have these things, and they'll have wires just everywhere. You don't want that, believe me. You want it to at least look somewhat professional when you show people, hey, you know, this is what it looks like. If you open it up and they see it, they know, oh, okay, it looks nice and neat and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that's what we're going to do, y'all. And like I said, we just want to let you know that we got the power cord for our amp. We got the power cord for our J5. We got the power for this one. So we got everything. And like I said, we got a power strip on the back of the board. And all we're gonna do is we might have to drill a hole big enough for us to just put the things in, plug them in, you know, and then just plug them in. But like I said, y'all, it's the biggest thing is Monday when we get off work, just picking up the stuff and hooking it up. That's pretty much the biggest thing. And like I said, it's gonna take us a while to do it. Like, I'd say the biggest thing is gonna be the buttons won't be a problem at all. I say the encoder won't even be that big of a deal. Like, we'll probably knock that board out in like 10, 15 minutes at most. we're just gonna do the encoder, and we'll use the red and black ones. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do, y'all. And hopefully it won't take us long to do that. But everybody, on that bombshell, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna finish watching the day one pay-per-view, and that way if we watch Raw today, we'll know. But yeah, everybody, that's where we're at. And this was just an update. And on that update of all updates, good night.